Hello, welcome back. Today I have a cool girl brand guide for you. I feel like there are a lot of brands popping up and I needed to make myself a table to try and keep up. I thought I will turn that into a video so you guys can get to know them as well. Maybe you already know some of this, maybe you don't. So let's talk about them. I'll also tell you about some of my favorite items that they have. Kind of what I will buy if I had an unlimited amount of money, which I clearly don't. So this is also kind of a wish list. So the first store that I discovered not that long ago is apoc store. This is a curated fashion online store where you can shop by designer and you can also shop art in there. The amount of things that they have in the store is absolutely insane. The first thing that I would obviously buy is this Nibnus eyelet hairband engraved. This one is so freaking sick. I saw Barbara Inez wearing this headband and I absolutely fell in love with it. Something else that I also like from this store is this Nibnus parachute hood in black and white. I'm obsessed with it. I don't think I've ever seen such a unique design. I think I will style this with some mini black shorts, not necessarily with that skirt. Something else that I loved from this store is their ATH area top. That's so freaking cute. I feel like those kind of tops are super popular this year. I also love this Elena Velez nested top. The designs in this store are from another world. If you're ever looking for a very hard to get unique piece, this store is definitely for you. Anyways, the next store on this list is Gimaguas. I feel like that one is well known at this point. If you like fashion, you probably know this store, but I still wanted to add it in here because it's definitely one of my favorites. This one is a Spanish brand, so I'm dying to go there once I land in Madrid. I think they only have physical stores in Barcelona, Madrid, and I'm not sure if they have one in Ibiza or if they just do pop-ups in there. Something that I've been dying to get is their Franca bag. This one kind of popped off on Pinterest. I don't know if it was a year ago or maybe 2 years ago. It's one of their basics. They come in different colors. I'm still thinking about getting one. If I ever have a little bit of extra income, I'm still gonna splurge in that. Something else that I really like from them are their belts. I feel like they're very unique, very much my style. I really like their Rufus belt specifically. Kind of want to get that one. I also like their cielo skirt. Oh, this one is so cute. I'm a sucker for butter yellow. I feel like it's a color that looks good on me in comparison to gray, for example. I think it's super pretty for the summer. It looks very ethereal in my opinion. I just love it a lot. They also have the cutest bikinis and they are so gimaguas. I feel like when you look at them, you know where it's from if you know the brand. They are to die for. They also have it in different colors. I love their purple one. I feel like it's their most famous one. I also love their recent collab with Havaianas, but I think they only sent those flip-flops to influencers. I don't think you can shop that in the store, which is really freaking sad. But I've never seen flip-flops because that's what they are. I know people love to call them Havaianas because it sounds way more fancy. That's kind of the name of the brand, but they are flip-flops at the end of the day. I've never seen a pair of those with keys. It looks so uncomfortable, but it looks fucking sick, so I love it. The next brand that I'm gonna talk about, I think this one does count as a small brand. This brand is called Talina. This is another Spanish brand based in Barcelona. I'll make sure to make a trip there as soon as I can. I think their fashion scene is just getting bigger and bigger, so I'm so excited about that. This store mostly sells accessories and they are super pretty and very much them. The first thing that I would get is their Mori hair clip. They have bracelets, which I also love. They also have belts, which are super cute. Definitely amazing for the summer. And they have earrings as well, which I think are insane too. I don't know what it is about Barcelona-based brands, but they just managed to capture their city in the clothing and accessories that they produce. It's just so insane. Anyways, the next store that I'm gonna talk about is Niihai. I feel like this one is also super known in the fashion world, but if you don't know a lot about fashion, this is another store that you can look into. This one is based in London. It's another one in my bucket list that I want to visit whenever I find myself in there. You do have to book an appointment to get in. I think in Talina as well. The first thing that I would get from the store is definitely their Sab zip-up in black. I feel like that would look fucking sick in anyone. So I'm obsessed with it. I really like it. I also love their polka dots bikinis. I'm definitely a whore for polka dots. Just like a lot of other people this year. I really like their pink one. That's definitely something that I would get. I definitely do think they've been overdone, especially this summer. I wouldn't say I'm sick of them, but I'm kind of getting there. I'm just tired of seeing them everywhere on social media. But if I'm not chronically online, I love seeing them out and about on the street, or just like wearing them. And I also like their Charlie dress, but I feel like this one is still 2025. This trend might get bigger eventually, because I feel like they were so big in 2007. So this will probably be trending for like 2 years and then it's gonna die down. So that's the only con that I find in buying dresses like this. The next thing that I love, oh my god, this tealy jacket in brown. Obsessed with it for this fall. I think that's something that I would 100% buy. The other pieces, the dress and the polka dots bikinis, are very trendy and might die down eventually. But this tealy jacket, so timeless. Another brand that I really liked, this is a bikini brand, so perfect for the summer. These are Dippin Daisies bikinis. They are super cute. They are based in California and they only have an online store, so you can't find a physical store anywhere. I really like their Bali bikini. Like I've said, I love me some butter yellow. Any day, any year, love it. That's one of those things that, I mean, I know it's trending, but I just loved it for so many years. I'm obsessed. They have a lot of really cute bikinis you can choose from, so I will definitely recommend that brand. The next brand that I found a couple months ago, this one is a very small brand. I think they have like 10,000 followers or something like that on Instagram. It's called Enala. This one's based in Melbourne, Australia. It's a very small brand, but they have really cute tops. Like, this is their Aria silk top. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with it. That's something that I really want to get. It's so cute. I might get it for next summer if I find myself having some extra income. I also like their, I don't know how to pronounce this actually, but I think it's called halter. Their Eden silk top, also super cute. They have a lot of gorgeous tops, so if you need a unique top for an event or something like that, definitely check out this brand. Another brand that I love, this one is not a small brand, they've been popping off lately, but Asta Resort. Oh, I'm obsessed with it, but it's a little bit expensive. It's actually very expensive in my opinion. This is one of my favorite brands lately. They are based in Sydney. All of their pieces leave me speechless. I try not to get in their website so much because it makes me want to spend all of my money on there and I can't do that. But I love their Leo bikini. Ugh, it's just gorgeous. The fabric looks insane. I also love this olive oil sequin bandana. Just imagine roaming the streets on that. Oh my god. Kind of reminds me of something Jane Birkin would have worn on La Piscine, a movie from the 1950s or 60s, I can't remember, featuring Alain Delon. Can't speak French to save my life, but one of my favorite movies. I think that's something she would wear if they shot that in 2025. I also like their Natalia mini dress. Wearing those two together, super cute. That's how I will style Jane Birkin in that movie. I also love their Celine hand-beaded camisole in Sal. Gorgeous. Do you guys see the details in here? Freaking insane. I also love this dress, which is also a part of their collection. I think it's also hand-beaded. And I really like their Jasmine hand-beaded set. Super cute. This for a little wedding during the summer. I think that's how I will go. And they have a lot of other sets that I really like as well. If you're looking for a set, definitely look at Asta Resort. Another brand that I've been liking as of late is Salter House. I feel like this one is a little bit known as well. This store is based in New York City. They have different clothing items. I love their Batiste Beatrice blouse. It's just gorgeous. They have a very distinctive style. I feel like all of their items look very similar to each other, which is something that I love. I love when you can tell very easily when a piece is from a certain brand. Their undergarments seem super cozy as well. They're 100% cotton, made in Portugal. I also want to talk about Peachy then. I feel like a lot of people feel different about this brand. I've seen people praise and love this brand. I've also seen people, I think it wasn't it Ash Callahan? She did a propaganda I'm not falling for, and I think she mentioned Peachy then. So I don't think she likes this brand a lot, but a lot of people do like it. So I think I'm just gonna have to try it out myself. This one is based in London. They have really gorgeous tops. I really like their Elise stripe top. I think it's cute. Something that I would definitely wear. I also like their Kylie Cross set, their Kylie top, their Audrey trousers, their Lennox trousers. I really want to get those for my masters. I'll think about it. I might get them actually. I'm just scared that they might be a little too long on me. I don't really like to get things tailored. I feel like they never turn out well. It's never the same as buying it from the store and it already fitting you well. You know what I mean? Another brand that I've been looking at is Anna Wetton or Wetton. Anna Wetton, I'm not sure how you say it, but this one is based in the UK. She has both vintage and original clothes. I really like their Harlow top in black. That's something that I would get, very much my style. Their Chloe top in ducked, freaking gorgeous. Wearing that with some white pants or like a brown miniskirt. And from her curated vintage pieces, I really like this vintage 2000s red snake boots. They're fucking sick, in my opinion. Another brand that I want to talk about is Buci New York City. I would personally get their hibiscus top in black. It's definitely one of my favorites. It took all of me to prepare this video because I was looking at all of these pieces and I just found myself wanting to buy everything and I can't buy anything. I knew these stores existed, but I had never scrolled thoroughly because I know that I can't afford them. So anyways, I also like their April top in cherry. Freaking gorgeous. But I think my favorite one is the Divinity set in ivory. Oh my god, this is insane. Listen, I'm not getting married. I'm not even thinking about it. It's not even something that I know I want to do. But if I was getting married, this is definitely something that I would wear at one of the events that you have before you get married. So I don't even know how many events people have before they get married because I don't know anything about it. The next brand that I want to talk about is Attega. This is a brand that has been popping off. The owner is an influencer I've been following for years. Her name is Gabriela Flores. She's a Spanish girl and this is obviously a Spanish brand. She doesn't have a lot of items yet, so this is a very small brand. I love their Encanto bikini, another polka dot bikini. I know, listen, it's 2025. What could we expect? But I'm specifically obsessed with their Nina sets. I think she has them in white and pink. I think I would get the white one. So unique, so pretty. And the last brand that I wanted to talk about is, I think I'm actually buying it because I do have a couple of events and their pieces were the ones that convinced me the most for the events that I had. This is Susmie's collection. It's also a brand that I've been seeing popping up as of late, like a little bit more. I really liked their Isabella top and I think I'm gonna buy it. I think I'm gonna buy that today actually. And I'm also gonna buy their Lola midnight skirt. This is a polka dot skirt, but I really like the juxtaposition between the big polka dots and the small polka dots. So I'm thinking about combining that skirt with the red Isabella top for the event that I have. I also wanted to note that a lot of their pieces, you can wear them in a lot of different ways. So, I mean, you're buying a piece of fabric, but you can convert it into different style shirts, which is something that I feel like is going to become more popular eventually because of sustainability and the economic crisis that we're going through. So I really love that. I'm gonna start buying from this brand instead of Zara or stuff like that. I've been trying to prioritize having good pieces instead of having a lot of pieces. I'm struggling to do that, but it's something that I want to do eventually. You know, it's a whole process. Anyways, that's where I'm gonna end the video. I do have a lot of more cool niche brands or like cool brands, I guess, that have been popping off. If you guys want me to talk about them, do a part 2 of this video to give these brands more exposure, or if you're looking for unique pieces, or if you're trying to change your wardrobe like I am, stop buying at fast fashion stores and kind of invest in more expensive but unique pieces that you're gonna have for a while, which is what I'm trying to do. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and I'll see you in my next one, I guess. Love you.